Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new AFX FX-41 helmet, available at RevZilla.com. So as you can see in front of me, I have the new FX-41, which is insanely aggressive, has a very angular tone to it. It stands on the shoulders of its predecessor, which is the FX-39. Now this is not a replacement. This is really just a different flavor, standing on the shoulders of what AFX knows has worked really well. We think of the FX-39 as really more of an enduro, streamlined, no-frills kind of helmet for off-road riding just over that $100 mark. The FX-41 comes in with better ventilation scheme, a much more aggressive look that really can be stretched into an adventure touring enduro scenario. And this is the high-vis orange, that's a high-vis yellow. There's certainly the pearl colors, your black, your matte black. But really this helmet, the 41, is designed to be just as cool in the hooligan riding scenarios as it is in the dual sport adventure touring scenarios. And I'm going to walk through the key differences between the two and break it down at the nuanced level. But before I do that, let's talk about fit. Moving into the 49, the fit has not changed over the 39. Actually, this is the 41. So that's going to be, for me, I call it an intermediate oval head shape, but it's slightly rounder. It's a little bit more neutral. It's going to fit a head like mine, but it'll also fit you if you're a bit more rounder. So, but not a fully round helmet like what we would see for some of the more entry-level helmets that are really spherical. So again, it's still ergonomic, but again, it should fit most riders. It's designed with a head shape that's only getting better from AFX. Now, also, if you're buying online, you're concerned about it, remember, we ship for free over 39 bucks, and we're happy to walk you through the paces if you need to talk to us. So looking at some of the nuances here as I rotate it around, I'd love to hear your gut reaction on some of these key changes. Subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Leave me your comments, your questions, your first impressions. It's still a polycarb shield on the outside, and it's still going to be it's going to be around that $150 mark from AFX. So you're getting, there's a trade-off there that you're not using crazy fiberglass reinforced components here. It's still polycarb, so it becomes a bit heavier. We have a size large here, and that came in around the 3 pounds, 14 ounces mark. So again, for a polycarb, it's not heavy, but compared to fiberglass helmets, you're adding a little bit of weight here. You can see that on the exterior, they've made a few key changes. The peak is completely different. It's much more aggressive and angular. One of the things I really like they did is now that they've exposed your shield change mechanism on the side, and they brought this peak, which is removable up here, so it's not covering, so it's kind of, things are being done in separate fashion so you have more flexibility. You're also going to notice that the shield is a bit different. Now, on this shield, you could still get a goggle strap under it, but it's less goggle friendly than the FX-39. But what they've done is the way that they put this together with a nice big gasket that creates a solid seal underneath, you have a flattened out shield here too, and you can see this bevel. And what that bevel is going to do is give you a more optically correct shield, knowing that you might be wearing this at higher speed in more road riding scenarios. So the other feature upgrade over the 39 is going to be the addition of the drop-down smoked sun visor. It's built in, it saves you the hassle of changing your shield, and it's operated up here on the side with this nice slider with a strong detent. Moving to some of the other features on the exterior here, notice the chin vent. The venting is going to be dramatically improved on this helmet. 17 vents on this helmet compared to, I think, around 12 to 14 on the FX-39. And you'll notice that in the chin area, again, you have vents that move to the side of your face. You now have more aggressive chin vents, or more aggressive chimney vents on the top. You can see even here in the back, we have a top vent, open and close with a vent here, vents on the sides, and then you also have your spoiler style vent here in the back. Moving down to the back of the helmet, you're still gonna see your passive venturi vents. They're gonna suck air through the back, again, rounding things out, but it's designed for especially summertime, more active riding. If you're starting to sweat, the wicking interior is gonna pull that sweat away from your head, pull it out through the helmet, and you're gonna get a great cooling factor as the air circulates around your head. Now, if I turn it back on its side profile, and I'm going to turn my FX-39 so you can kind of compare the differences, notice it's much more of a hawksbill type of a profile here, where this guy's going to sit more flat on the table. This helmet's raised both in the front and the back. It has a very aggressive line, but these cutouts on the side are actually designed to be worn with a neck brace as well. So while this is more of the no-frills enduro style helmet, this helmet actually has a bit more functionality when you start to connect it to the use case of a neck brace for added protection. Now, if I turn it underneath, you're going to see removable chin spoiler here, or chin curtain for cooler times of the year. It's a quick release ratchet system, which means you don't have to take your gloves off. And you notice the liner system here. Basic cheek pads, they're wicking cheek pads. They're going to do a good job at keeping you comfortable, keeping you cool. Both sides, you can run them underwater as always and make sure that you stay cool. One of the things I do like that they've done is they've connected your brow to the brow vents, and it does it at the front, so there's no snaps to the forehead. 3D comfort liner, fully removable, fully washable. Again, you're talking about a helmet that's sub $200, so you really can't complain with some of the features, that might not be upgraded compared to the $300, $400, $500 helmet range, but you're getting a lot of bang for the buck here. And again, these vents along the front, knowing that that's where it connects, is going to be a nice, comfortable feature over time. And you can see that when I come in here, I'm going to show you, if you come in here really tightly, what you're going to notice is that there are big vent channels that vent to this liner and this EPS. And you can see the way those channels work through and the way that all of those vents are incorporated with those sub-channels that circulate that air through the head. So again, as you round out the FX-41, it is an upgraded feature set for only a hair more of an investment over the 39. But in my opinion, different types of riders would buy them in different ways. And remember, these are the high-vis colorways. This guy comes in yellow as well, but you're going to have those muted colorways, your black, your gloss silver, or I'm sorry, your gloss black, your gloss silver, your matte black, and some other colors that tie things together. The next step in your journey is to click right here and see what other riders are saying about it and the experience they're having at RevZilla.com. Click to learn more. You don't have to take my word for it. We're going to ship for free, and as always, if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new AFX FX-41. Really very functional enduro style helmet. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.